Yes. Hello there, Destinies. How are we? It's been not a long time. I think I released a video for a couple of days ago. And the last video was a trade recap where we went through some trades I took. And today we will do, as usual, our rituals week analysis where we go through some markets, what we can anticipate from the market, and yeah. So let's get on it. So I will start by removing all of the paintings, okay? So it will be easier for us to see what the levels that we can anticipate some moves from. So we have now we have now swept the highs from this range high to this range low, right? And we did close, we did take out this swing low. So the next, our new range will be from this high to our new low, which will be formed in a couple of maybe weeks or days, I don't know. So the next target for me will be this blue area, and which also is in a lower time frame, like a previous resistance with this wick, which is now supporting, which is now acting as a support, right? So the DXY, no problem there. What we are seeing is just the trend doing a thing. We are still bearish on the dollar, nothing too crazy. Let's go down to the weekly, and we can see on the weekly that we are trading below the EMAs, right? Yeah, there is at this very moment no reason to look for to look for buys. You can anticipate that we may do a small push to the upside and then just continue to the downside. So that's it. DXY. From that, nothing too crazy, as I said. The blue area, we have the psychological number of 97,500 down here. Round numbers, which I like and I know the market likes too. So nothing too crazy there. So we are still bearish on the DXY. That's why we keep the red one. Let's start off with Euro as always. Let's do this. Yeah, the Euro, Euro USD, nothing too crazy there. We did see this push down, and from here this push up. So we now also took out these highs, which was our draw of liquidity, and what we can anticipate is for price to maybe give us a reason to look for long from this area. On the weekly, looks like this. Nothing too crazy. We have our round psychological numbers up here. I can copy it. I'll fix that. I can fix it now. So so what we can anticipate now is on that daily time frame, we can see that we have taken out some highs. High. Now we're making a maybe a push to another higher high. It doesn't look that clear here, but this week it wasn't that much of a. This is the weekly candle which was printed from the Monday. Yeah. So this is the week low, and this is the week high. So you see that there has been actually no movement on the euro. So what we can anticipate from here is the following. Since we have this high intact too, we should continue to the upside, but we need to wait and see. We also have this high and this high, so for now it wouldn't be smart to look for anything but long. If you don't look for longs, there's a chance that, and I mean long, I mean short term. Long term we're also bullish, but I have a feeling that we may get back to certain areas before actually pushing up. And this level is definitely one of them. I can see euro come back down here, and we can then see a eventual push up right again. So like either we will see this kind of move, or which I do think happens, and the more preferable order would be that we have this high intact, right? And then we have our lows here, and then we do one push down and then the push up, right? But once price get to this level, you could just put a buy limit like this, and price should be good to go. So this high. So this should be a buy limit. We could also put it down like this. So 1, 2, 3. Let's make it like the proper 1, 2, 3 risk to reward. Nothing more, nothing less. But I am bullish on the euro. Then we have the GBP USD also, which is looking also bullish. And I was bearish on GU, like I said, and the main reason why I was bullish is because we did take out this swing high. And then what we saw was we took out some lows, 1, 2, 3, and we do have these relative equal lows together. So with that being said, I was more bearish on the GU, on this pair, based on how it all turned out, right? So but now, when we have all of this bullish momentum, there's no reason to go against it. So I know where I have no honor or something like this. When I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. And I did say I was a little bit bearish, or I was more bearish compared to euro, which was also more understanding based on the market structure and how it looked. But now GU is doing its thing. We do have some lows here, and price is just pushing above, using like a support and resistance, break, support, push again, resistance, break, support, and then break. Perfect for you guys that are break-in retest kind of trader. Then I had this fantastic, beautiful GU trade, which ended up in a good win. I did not go through it, but the main reason was I am bullish on GU, so until this level. So I had a buy limit, stop loss here, and I wanted to take out this structure high, and price just kept going to the upside. Yeah, beautiful trade, 1 to 2.8, nothing too crazy. On the H4, how does it look? Looks pretty good. We could, yeah, this is looking very, very good. So just keep going for longs. So I'm bullish on this pair. Bullish, bullish, bullish. I will skip AUD because I'm not trading AUD anything. I think it's like Q said, it's too slow of a pair, honestly. USD CAD. Yeah. So we did take out all of these structure highs, wicks, and in what way did we do that then? So we're now entering the monthly. So we do have this down candle, which is our monthly bullish, but it's far too big of an area. But we can see that we have entered this bullish order block, and we had this monthly busy also. So with that in mind, we could see some kind of reaction from this level, USD CAD. Let's go down to the weekly. The weekly is not looking too crazy. And we looked for sells from this area, and as you guys can see, price has just melted. Isn't it the same as? Yes, it's the same. So yeah, so we have been looking for we did look for sells from this area, and just price just plummeted, like really. Chip chip ja, and then it was all written. So USD CAD, yeah, this one. At this moment, this is the weekly candle. Nothing too crazy here, but we should. This low has been. So this should be the high that we're referring to, and we'll keep making. Now we're making lower lows. So yeah, price should now, in my mind, we should go down. So the reason the area where we're looking for shorts is where can we anticipate some bearishness from. The straight answer is of course like the 0.70. Like this could be because price should really just melt from this point onwards. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. I'm still bearish on the USD CAD. We should see something like this. Okay, that's basically it. Nothing too crazy. We do have this imbalance. So then we do have Euro GBP, which is also in some kind of a if you want to see from a daily perspective, let's remove all of it. So we have we didn't take out this low, which is, I don't know how to say it, but and we do have this high intact. This for me could go either way. We need to see for a little bit more confirmations before we can make a decision. But for me, this is the proper high that we are referring to. And if I were to look for a bias, I will look for longs as long as we are respecting this low. But if we break below this low, like if this low is broken, then we know for a fact, okay, that it's either we keep respecting this low and keep making higher highs to then just push up, or it's if this low is broken, then there is a 80-20 chance that we may do like this. We could also potentially push even higher, but eventually we will go down. So I will refer this as a strong low, which it is. And as long as we're respecting that, there's no reason to look for any short, really. So yeah. And now we're pushing. I need to go to the M30 to see what it wants to do. It is now at this level. It has come back. And straight I can see the very reason why, if price, when we see like this and we do have lows here, there's a high chance that we see, like now we have close below the M30, that we may see chip. High chance. I will change the color from. So yeah. M30, we are switching to bearish. I mean, you can also see it on on the moving averages that we are switching. So yeah, Euro GBP is looking bearish for me to at least, yeah, we need to wait and see. But if you want to be on the high chance arrays, then you want to take this trade during the kill zones. But this one looks bearish to me. So Euro is looking a little bit more bearish. So let me write and when you get this close also, there's a high chance that price will just target this swing low. But we just need to wait and see. Structure. Right, and then we have two pairs that I want to look at is GBP, JPY. This one is a new one, CMC market. So, but we're only trading Wanda. So based on this candle purely, there is no reason to look for shorts at these. Yeah, no reason to look for shorts. Only buys and longs. So we just need to wait and see how it's presented. So GJ from a weekly time frame. Yeah, my eyes are going everywhere from this. So let's make it, remove drawings. Let's make it even more clearer. So we are now in a more bearish, we have more bearish order flow. This is external, and then we also have this one. So let me just liquidity, and then we also have like a proper, if you want to use trendline liquidity, whatever you want to see. And now we also have this weekly CB, right? Where price could either respect or we will just plumb right through, right? So we need to wait and see how that looks and how that goes, right? So this candle or this range from this high to this low, we do have the CB, and yeah, really at this very moment I'm leaning a little bit more bullish until this buy side liquidity. And when you enter this weekly CB, then yeah, price can do whatever. Either we respect and we just plummet, or what price will do is just push right through, right? And then there's a chance that we may perhaps use this also as inverse fair value gap. But H4 at this very moment, I like the fact that we have this huge impulse move on the H4, right? It's a huge impulse move on the H4. And if you go down to the N30, we do have this range and this high to this low, and now the very fact is, if we were to really, this one looking a little bit more bearish actually on the lower time frame. So yeah, if we were to close or break below this level, then there's a high chance that we just attack that level. Let's make it white, right? So, and if I were to look for longs, it would be like this, about this area. So but as long as we are staying inside this area, this is no trading zone like some people use, but it's not that much, it's not that high of probability that price will do whatever. So here you want to see a confirmation. So this is just ranging, as you can see, it's just consolidating, and yeah, now we want to see something happening here. Okay, so if we look to long, then we may anticipate a break above here, then we could see like a 60, 59, 60 pip move. And if we are looking for shorts, then eventually when price is ready, we could see a 125 pip move. So yeah, or even further down. So we just need to wait for price to get to this area. Let's put on some levels, and based on what it wants to do, it will show us its hand, right? Let's not chase the market. Let the market come to us, and you will get presented good. And last but not least is golds. So we do have this level. this is gold. Gold is looking at this very moment, looking bullish. We're pushing up to a premium. So disrespecting bearish PD race. So yeah, gold is just pushing up, getting very bullish based on the fundamentals. You know, if you guys don't know, gold is an asset that rallies when it's insecurities in the world, and you can definitely say that we are in this kind of moments, right? So yeah, this is the weekly analysis for week 17. We are soon in the end of April. I think it's the last week of April. And yeah, time is moving fast. So that's basically it. I hope that you guys have a good trading week, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.